At least 71 more Palestinians are dead after a barrage of Israeli airstrikes overnight. Officials say some of the strikes were near Rafah, close to that sole border crossing between Gaza and Egypt. The Israeli Defense Force claims it hit Hamas targets, but this comes as thousands of Gaza residents are headed south trying to leave the country. ABC's Matt Rivers joins me now from Cairo with more on this. Matt, what's it like there right now?
Well, it's a very fluid situation. I mean, truly, at any moment, that border could be opened or not. I mean, we've been waiting now for days with officials on both sides, including diplomats from the United States, the United Kingdom, all calling for that border to be opened, and yet it is not at the moment. So what you're seeing, essentially, at that border is a logjam of supplies, of aid. We had a conversation with the CEO of the Egyptian Food Bank, who he himself says that his organization has sent dozens of trucks loaded down with aid to the border, joining other organizations like parts of the UN also sending aid up there. Several cargo planes have dropped off supplies. There's roughly 3,000 tons of different aid supplies, everything from blankets, medicine, non-perishable goods that are just waiting to go into Gaza. But right now that border remains closed. So, you know, they're only about a few kilometers away from the people that need it the most, and yet those supplies stuck on the Egyptian side.
And Matt, as you mentioned, you know, we keep getting reports it might open today, it could open today, but we know that hasn't happened. Ultimately, whose call is it? Why is it closed? Who is making that decision?
There's a couple of different things at play here. I think first and foremost, you mentioned right off the top, there's Israeli airstrikes that are ongoing. Even if the border were open, the aid organizations that we've spoken to would not send their trucks across the border only to potentially get struck by a missile. So they're not going to do that as long as the airstrikes are happening. On the Israeli side, they have not opened the border to aid to be allowed in from Egypt. And then on the Egyptian side, there's also a major reticence on the part of the Egyptian government to simply open the border on the Egyptian side, not only to let foreign nationals in, people like from the United States or the United Kingdom, but also to let Palestinians themselves into Egypt as well. So really, it's both sides that are responsible for all of this, and I think all eyes are going to be on this President Biden trip here to the region tomorrow. He's not only going to Israel, he's also going to Jordan, where he will also meet in part with the Egyptian president, El-Sisi. And so we're going to see what comes out of those meetings. I think that meeting, a real linchpin in terms of what is possible in terms of getting aid into Gaza and getting people out of Gaza.
A lot now riding on that trip, it seems. Matt Rivers in Cairo. Matt, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.